Yacht here. So y'all remember Marilyn Mosby went to jail, or no, she didn't go to jail. She got out of jail because she bought the kids and said, "Oh, you wouldn't want to send a good mama to jail, right?" Because she was allegedly lied on her PPP loan or some loan that she was getting during 2020. So she was sentenced to home confinement or whatever you call it, even though she was tramping around the whole United States, getting jobs, taking gigs and all that stuff. So she was doing okay, right? So it says now, Marilyn Mosby says she's hit rock bottom, criticizes current Baltimore state's attorney. What did Ivan do? Girl, you was doing this shit well before Ivan came through. So don't sound like she's taking accountability.
Welcome to the news at 5. I'm Nikki Zizaza.
And I'm Rick Ritter. Also tonight, former top city prosecutor Marilyn Mosby, now free from home detention and is not holding back, revealing that she hit rock bottom following her federal convictions. And also tonight, she is lashing out at city state's attorney Ivan Bates now.
Our WJZ investigator Mike Helgren covered both of Mosby's trials, gavel to gavel. He's live in Baltimore with what she's saying now. Mike.
Nikki, Rick, Mosby repeatedly mentioned her faith. She says some of her supporters abandoned her. The former prosecutor shows no remorse for her federal convictions, and she has some harsh criticism for Ivan Bates, who she says filed a complaint against her.
I lost everything. I lost my marriage. I lost my career. I lost my house. I lost my car. You know, it was my home. It was a lot. And so many, you know, folks that I thought, again, would be there weren't.
To say the
well, look where she's at. She's on Native Land Podcast. She's on Native Land Podcast. You know, that's that girl, and the third girl over there that, you know, is saying the same thing, that it's all Donald Trump's fault, of course. So she lost everything and she mad at Ivan Bates. No remorse, nothing, even though she did put the wrong information on there because she was trying to get a lower rate, I'm not mistaken. By saying something that she was saying that she put down there and she got the money from somewhere else and lied about where the source was. Ma'am, you were rich, child. Ain't nobody trying to hear this shit. Ain't nobody got no empathy or sympathy for you. But I'm sure it's Donald Trump's fault or white supremacy. Oh no, let's blame Ivan Bates.
Past few years have been tough on former Baltimore City State.
See, yeah, there they are. This
you know, folks that I thought, again, would be there weren't.
To say the past few years.
This girl, that girl, and this girl right here. This is 3 of these girls with this podcast, y'all.
Have been tough on former Baltimore City State's attorney Marilyn Mosby is an understatement.
I would say that you learn lessons. I learned lessons at rock bottom that peaks of mountaintops will never teach you.
Yeah.
Look at all these people here for her this punk ass bitch. All right, y'all got to give me a second. Y'all remember this shit, right? She's sitting up here talking about wasn't nobody there for her. Ben fucking Crump. All these people that was here, Angela Rye is right there. All these old ass MFers, the NAACP, the ABCDEFG, all these people was there for this bitch. She brought these kids out here to get empathy and sympathy from the judge. Got the shit, was able to go home, didn't have to go to jail. Her damn husband was still around. Like maybe they weren't together, but he was still around. And she's still fucking complaining. You bitches can't be satisfied for shit, thankful for a damn thing. You didn't even have to go to jail. You did that shit. You did that shit. How the fuck are you blaming Ivan? He wasn't even in the fucking state doing anything at the time that you did this shit. This is fucking ridiculous. Fuck that bitch. And whatever happens to her next, if she can't get shit, bitch, open up a podcast, I guess. Go on to fucking YouTube like the rest of y'all do when you ain't got shit left to fucking do. Another fucking probably a millionaire whining and complaining because everything, because everything didn't go her fucking way. She had all these Negroes up here for her. Ungrateful asses. That's why you continue to have these fucking problems and looking half damn crazy.
Yeah.
It required me to hit rock bottom, for me to lose everything, for me to open my eyes and to get back to myself.
Convicted of 2 counts of perjury and 1 count of making false statements on a mortgage application, Mosby is now out of home detention, but continues on supervised release. She spoke to supporters on the Native Land Podcast. This is a miscarriage of justice.
Right now, I'm technically a felon, right? Like, so as a felon, you know, in this country, if you're not Donald Trump with 30.
Wait. Hold on. Pause. Let me back this on up while I remember and recall that you was whining, crying, and begging fucking Joe Biden to give you a fucking pardon, and he didn't give it to you. But you ain't got no bad words for that, nigga? Help me understand, y'all. How come she ain't got shit to say? She was begging. They was all begging that nigga, including these 3 girls. begging that man to give her a pardon when he was pardoning everybody. Remember, he pardoned his son, he pardoned the rest of his family, he pardoned all these motherfuckers and didn't pardon this bitch. But now she got a problem saying nobody supports her ass. They was begging that nigga. Now she bringing up Donald fucking Trump. Don't make me, look, when you make me say positive things about Donald Trump, I hate you. I can't stand you. Let me not say hate. Lord, forgive me. I can't stand your ass. I can't stand your ass. You fucking felon ass bitch. You are a fucking felon. That's your fucking fault. Because you know better. You're a fucking lawyer. You went to college. You're the most fucking educated. And you knew what the fuck that you were saying and doing when you filled out that fucking mortgage application. Now I know people act like, it's not a big deal. It's just a mortgage application. Oh, really? You're applying for, allegedly, hundreds of thousands of dollars. Hundreds of thousands of dollars. You don't think that's a problem? Then we might as well just say all those fucking people that did that shit with the PPP loans, let them all go free too. Let them all go free. Then there'll be somebody here that's supporting her, but she now want to run off at the mouth about fucking Trump, but she ain't got nothing to say about fucking Joe damn Biden. They was begging that nigga. You know that man that loves black people?
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black.
That man that them three girls was trying their damnedest to get reelected.
I told you to do Biden. Now we done lost a damn vote. We done lost a vote. That's gonna go to Trump. God damn. I'm worshiping these people like they're God. Ain't nobody worshiping them. But God damn it, Chris, we need somebody in there with mother sense.
This nigga, well, I'm sure was helping you too. I don't see him saying nothing about how come you didn't do this for Marilyn Mosby.
Yes, I'm speaking to you. Musty tether, where you fleeing to? Musty tether, yes, I'm speaking to you. Musty tether, where you fleeing to? I got into my Uber. What did I see?
You ain't got nothing to say about that, nobody else. Nothing for Joe Biden or none of those Democratic people, but you're going to come right out here and join in the same old follow the fucking leader bullshit, and Donald Trump ain't had shit to do with what the fuck it is that you did. And he definitely ain't pardon your ass. But you seem to miss the point that Joe Biden didn't pardon your ass either, while y'all did everything that you could in your power to get his punk ass back in there. Shout out to Wayne London, your excellent sir. Thank you, boo. He said, I made it to the big age of 43 with 0 felonies or felony charges, child. Ditto. It can be done. She can't tell her kids that. She's a huge thief with a huge felony now. She probably was trying to get Ivan to work on getting it expunged for her. Girl, I don't know how it works, honestly, but I'm assuming you have to wait a particular period of time, and then you got to apply for that, pay some money, and all this shit. I'm pretty sure you got to do all that. Excuse me. So wait your time out and go ahead and go get the shit done. Child, I tell you, you smart, you educated, you be all right. You be all right. Plus, you got the 3 girls to help you out, clearly. But she ain't got no friends. No one's there for her. Bitch, go to hell. I really appreciate Rico. I'm sorry, boo. Shout out to Rico C. Thank you so much, hon. He said, I really appreciate your righteous indignation. Shout out to me. I'm assuming that's positive, child. Y'all gotta let me know, because if not, I'm gonna have to come back and talk about Rico. Y'all know how I do. Yes. Viewer discretion is advised for show. Hit the daggone like button. Subscribe if you are new.
A mortgage application. Mosby is now out of home detention, but continues on supervised release. She spoke to supporters on the Native Land podcast.
This is a carriage of justice.
Right now, I'm technically a felon, right? Like, so a felon, as a felon.
She said technically like it might not be true. Bitch, you a felon.
You know, in this country, if you're not Donald Trump with 34 felonies and you're running for president, you are a second-class citizen.
Mosby revealed state's attorney Ivan Bates, who replaced her, filed a formal complaint against her handling of the Adnan Syed case.
Oh, he took your job. He took your job. He took your job. Actually, isn't this an elected position? So he didn't really take it, but you already lost it because you're a felon and you lied and then tried to drag your husband into it, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe that's why you now have an ex-husband, because allegedly you was trying to say that it was his fault or get him to cover for you. And he said, Allegedly.
Attorney Ivan Bates, who replaced her, filed a formal complaint against her handling of the Adnan Syed case. Syed, now out of prison, long maintained his innocence in the killing of Hae-Min Lee and garnered national attention through the Serial podcast. Bates previously said Mosby's motion to vacate his sentence contains false and misleading statements.
Really a shucking and jiving. You know, we got those folks that tap dance and hold the water for.
Oh, yes. Colors, talking about colors, as always, yet again, even though she's the fucking felon, she's the liar, and she's the one that's looking for empathy and sympathy. But yes, be mad at the dude that has your position. Yes, you're a loser. You lost. You lost. So go and make a new plan, Stan. Okay? And get it together and quit looking at shit in the rearview mirror and look fucking forward. Instead, come over here with these people. Like, I don't know who these Al-Anon people or whatever the hell they just called them are. I don't know nothing about that. But I'm pretty sure that Ivan had good reason to do whatever the hell it is that he did. I know. She did everything right. That's why she lost that Freddie Gray case. Because she's so good at what she did. She could still be there with Brandon Scott. Who's doing the damn thing? Well, we're getting back to that, Brandon, too. A-Team, thank you. She said, righteous indignation, a feeling of anger and resentment sparked by perceived injustice, unfairness, or moral wrongdoing. A feeling of anger and resentment sparked by perceived injustice, unfairness, or wrongdoing. I'm going to leave it alone because I can't really tell. But all good. Say what you got to say. Be careful and tread lightly. That's all I got to say.
This is amazing.
Rico. Oh, yes, my comment was positive. Down with Dems. All right, boo. Now, I'm not saying down with Dems, okay? Because I don't care what anybody is affiliated with. I don't care about none of that. All I care about is me, child. I'm just selfish like that. Thank you so much. Shout out to you. Shout out to A-Team. Shout out to all y'all. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you are new. Anybody in Maryland that know about this? I don't know about this.
Bates previously said Mosby's motion to vacate his sentence contains false and misleading statements.
Really?
You mean false and misleading statements, like putting something on a mortgage application that was not accurate? But she would never do that over here, right? No, never that.
A shucking and jiving. You know, we got those folks that tap dance and hold the water for the status quo. And that's essentially what's being done.
While Bates' spokesman says he cannot
So in other words, we got to start calling Ivan Bates a name because you're not getting what you want. Oh, wah. No empathy and no sympathy. And I'm pretty sure that you're using, they're using those words to try to get colors to get all riled up, shucking and jiving. The next thing she's probably going to say is coon if she didn't say it, since they probably didn't show it for the news. Just, I love all this. We're supposed to be solid and we're supposed to have solidarity. And the first thing that y'all do is sit up here and call names when people don't give you what you want. Again, these are people that are millionaires telling y'all that you can't do shit due to white supremacy, discrimination, and racism. But here she is talking about Black Ivan. What is that? She ain't saying shit about Joe Biden, the man that didn't give the pardon that they was begging for. Nothing to say about him, but found a way to bring it on around to Donald damn Trump. Got it, sis.
Comment on the Syed case. He did tell WJZ Investigates, while some have criticized our office for moving beyond the policies of the previous administration, the progress we've made in reducing homicides in Baltimore tells a different story, one grounded in results, not rhetoric. By repealing ineffective non-prosecution policies, we've empowered our police officers to re-engage fully in the mission of public safety.
The people of Baltimore voted for this man, and just like Trump, they voted against their own self-interest.
Mosby also spoke about
I tell you, these people need to write, what is it called? A dissertation on how the hell you can bring up this man's name into every fucking thing. Y'all tell me, what the hell does anything that Ivan Bates does in Baltimore fucking Maryland have to do with Donald damn Trump? Is it because the White House is down the street? I'm confused. Because you know what, colors? It's to get you all riled up. That's what that's for. And then over there co-signing bullshit. She ain't saying nothing. And why is it that it's okay for her to talk negatively about Ivan Bates? Why? Why is that okay? Why is it okay when somebody ain't doing what you want for y'all to say whatever the fuck it is that you want? When I call you a biatch and I see you next Tuesday, then you mad. Oh, you're a white supremacist. Fuck that bitch, then she's one too. Because that's what the fuck y'all are. Because y'all ain't doing nothing but helping with the separation. You ain't trying. These rich-ass millionaires on this fucking podcast, I don't know about that third girl that might not be a girl. You know what I'm talking about. You know, that Wait, hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. Andrew Gillum, didn't that ass get caught in a hotel room with drugs and a prostitute that was a fucking male while he was fucking married? Bueller, is that not true? Bueller? Ain't that what happened to him and he was fucking disgraced while he was trying to run for governor or whatever the fuck he was trying to run for? And you're gonna this bitch is gonna sit there with him and talk this mad sugar honey iced tea, fired ass fucking Tiffany child, whatever the fuck her name is, and that other one, whatever the fuck it is that she do, child. So you gonna sit there with these bandits and then talk about Ivan, who you just said was elected by the people. Then she's insulting you people in Baltimore. She's saying that you're an idiot. Yes, I'm inserting that word. For voting for him. Was y'all supposed to sit and wait for her to unbecome a felon? Was y'all supposed to sit there and wait for her to become unfelonized so that you could bring her back in, like I guess you did for child, you know, the man down there in DC, child, forget his name. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Why don't y'all see this shit? These motherfuckers play in your face every fucking day. And y'all still go support this shit. Again, fucking millionaires. I don't care how down she allegedly is for shit that she did. Nobody set that ass up. Nobody forged that damn signature. No one knew her fucking finances. If anything, blame your fucking husband for not helping you in that situation. And I don't think you should blame him because I think he did the right fucking thing. He said, I'm not going down with this shit, bitch. What you talking about? Yeah, Marion Barry. Thank you, Wokewill. Why don't y'all ever see this shit? These motherfuckers don't give a fuck about you. They want you to support them so they can get what it is that they need and where they need to go. That's why she keeps saying Donald Trump's name. He has absolutely nothing to do with her and her bullshit. Absolutely nothing. But the person she should be mentioning, she ain't. If this don't show you the difference between these motherfuckers and how loyal they are to the fucking Democrats, Joe Biden did not pardon her ass. She ain't got shit to say about his ass. D-Rock then, thank you, boo. He said they even blaming that Philly trash situation. Child, yes. Yes. And what happened in North Carolina, wherever the floods are. I'm drawing a blank. Wherever those floods are with them kids in the camp, they blaming him for that. I'm like, so y'all just perused over the aldermans, the senators. You perused over the mayors. You perused over the governor to say that it's the fucking Texas. Thank you, Couch. To say that it's fucking Donald Trump's fault. Y'all don't think that's fucking delusional? Child, hurry up, bitch, because I'm sick of this.
Voted for this man, and just like Trump, they voted against their own self-interest.
Mosby also spoke about the Florida vacation homes at the center of her criminal case.
I had to sell one for attorney's fees, and then one is pending this appeal. The government is trying to take it.
She's still hopeful her conviction will be overturned as part of that appeal.
It's been a constant struggle and a battle that we won temporarily until this appeal is ultimately decided.
And that appeal is pending before the Fourth Circuit. Mosby tried to get President Biden to pardon her while he was still in office, but he did not do so. Reporting
And they're okay with all that, just like they okay with the crime bill. Remember before he even got elected or any of that? Biden is supposed to the crime bill, mass incarceration for black men and took them away from our homes, and it's not right what he did. He's a racist. He was doing this with this one. He was doing this with that one. All of a sudden you need something. Hey, bye. Hey, boo. Can you pardon me, boo? Hey, boo. And he said, bitch, please. And you still ain't got shit to say about his ass, but you're going to draw it all the way back around to Donald damn Trump. I'm telling you, anybody that cannot see this stupid ass crazy situation with these motherfuckers who are basically, in my opinion, damn, it's getting dark, paid the fuck off, and they going to continue to get rich while y'all continue to be incensed, and you ain't going to go for what the fuck it is that you need to in order to get to where you need to be and what the fuck it is that you want, thinking that these motherfuckers care about you. Good fucking luck, but not really. Moving on. Moving on.
We do not care.